1. The only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. Explanation. There are no external limits to what you can achieve in life. The real boundaries are often self-imposed and stem from our internal beliefs, fears, and limitations. What truly determines the scope of your impact is the boldness of your vision and the depth of your commitment. When you allow yourself to imagine big, bold possibilities, you unlock the doors to transformative change. But imagination alone isn't enough. It needs to be paired with unwavering commitment. This combination of vision and persistence can move mountains, inspire others, and ultimately change the course of your life. Tony Robbins emphasizes that the power to impact the world isn't reserved for a chosen few. It's available to anyone willing to dream big and follow through with dedication. 2. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Explanation. Every significant transformation in life begins with a decision. It's not the circumstances we face that shape our lives, but the decisions we make in response to them. Tony Robbins reminds us that even a single moment of decisive action can have a ripple effect that alters the course of our lives. Whether it's choosing to pursue a new career, end a toxic relationship, or commit to personal growth, these pivotal moments of decision become the building blocks of our future. They demand courage, clarity, and sometimes even sacrifice. But in making these choices consciously and intentionally, we gain control over our destiny rather than leaving it to chance. Life rewards the bold, and the bold begin with a decision.
3. Success is doing what you want, when you want, where you want, with whom you want, as much as you want. Success is often mistakenly defined by external metrics like money, fame, or titles. But true success, as Tony Robbins defines it, is about freedom. It's the ability to live life on your terms, making choices that align with your values and desires. Imagine waking up each day with the freedom to do work that excites you, to spend time with people who uplift you, and to shape your schedule based on your own rhythm rather than someone else's expectations. That's real success. It brings a sense of fulfillment and peace because it reflects your authentic self. And it doesn't happen by accident. It requires intentional choices and the courage to break away from societal norms when necessary. True freedom is the highest currency of success. 4. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. This quote serves as a powerful wake-up call. If you want to create change in your life, you can't keep repeating the same behaviors and expecting different results. This is a fundamental principle of growth. Tony Robbins is pointing out that comfort zones are often the biggest obstacles to progress. The routines and habits that feel safe can actually keep us trapped in cycles of mediocrity. Change requires discomfort, risk, and experimentation. It means being willing to try new approaches, take different paths, and challenge your current beliefs. Only then can you open the door to new outcomes and opportunities. Real progress starts where repetition ends. 5. Where focus goes, energy flows. Focus is one of the most powerful tools we possess. Wherever we place our attention, our energy naturally follows. If you focus on problems, you'll feel overwhelmed and stuck. If you focus on possibilities, you'll feel inspired and capable. Tony Robbins teaches that we can train our minds to direct focus intentionally toward what we want to grow. Whether it's health, relationships, business, or self-confidence, your focus acts like sunlight on a plant. It nurtures and fuels growth. Being intentional with your focus is not just about positive thinking. It's about actively choosing where your mental, emotional, and even physical energy goes. In a world full of distractions, mastering focus is a superpower. 6. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. Every tangible result in life starts as an invisible idea. Goals are the bridge between imagination and reality. By setting clear, specific, and meaningful goals, you create a roadmap for your dreams. Tony Robbins emphasizes the importance of writing your goals down, visualizing them, and breaking them into actionable steps. This transforms vague wishes into concrete intentions. Goal setting isn't just a planning tool, it's a declaration of purpose. It gives you direction, momentum, and a standard against which to measure your progress. Without goals, it's easy to drift aimlessly. With goals, you gain clarity, focus, and the motivation to bring your vision to life. 7. Your past does not equal your future. One of the most liberating truths you can accept is that your past does not define you. Many people feel trapped by their history, mistakes they've made, failures they've experienced, or labels they've been given. Tony Robbins teaches that while the past may inform who you are, it doesn't dictate who you can become. Each new day is a fresh opportunity to make new choices and to rewrite your story. You are not your past patterns, unless you choose to keep living by them. The power to create a new future lies in your hands, starting with the belief that change is possible and that you are worthy of it. 8. People are not lazy. They simply have impotent goals. Explanation: it's easy to label someone as lazy when they lack action, but Tony Robbins challenges that idea. He argues that what we often call laziness is actually a lack of inspiring goals. When people set goals that are vague, uninspiring, or externally imposed, they naturally struggle to take action. Motivation comes from within, and it's fueled by clarity and emotional connection to the outcome. A compelling goal pulls you forward. It excites you, challenges you, and gives you a reason to act even when it's hard. If you're feeling unmotivated, don't beat yourself up. Instead, examine your goals and ask, are they meaningful enough to move me? 9. Life is a gift, and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back. Life is more than a personal journey, it's also a chance to contribute to something greater than yourself. Tony Robbins reminds us that living fully means giving generously, whether it's your time, energy, wisdom, or love. Contribution is one of the 6 human needs Robbins often talks about, and it's deeply tied to fulfillment. When you recognize life as a gift, you naturally want to share that gift with others. Giving back doesn't have to mean grand gestures. It can be a kind word, a helping hand, or sharing your talents with the world. The more you give, the more meaningful and connected your life becomes. 10. Change is inevitable. Progress is optional. Change happens whether you want it or not. It's a constant in life, but growth and progress require intention. Tony Robbins distinguishes between change that happens to you and progress that you choose. For example, aging is change, becoming wiser with age is progress, losing a job is change, learning from it and finding a better path is progress. The key is to respond to life's changes in a way that moves you forward. That means learning, adapting, and taking ownership of your experience. You can't control all the changes life brings, but you can choose how to grow through them.